We come with messages of love and light. Okay, so today we want to talk about the metaphysical aspect of the self, the metaphysical aspect of the connection between the self and the unity consciousness or the planet. When we say metaphysical, we mean beyond the physical body. As you are already aware, you have an energetic body, emotional body, as well as the physical body. So let's move beyond the physical into your light body, your energetic body, your emotional body, as this is what is connected to unity consciousness. However, these bodies make up your physical body, and without knowing it, your physical body is metaphysically connected to us at all times. What is us? The nothingness, the black space, the black hole. If we share more information about the black hole, it may resonate, it may not. So take what resonates at this moment in time. You are familiar with what a black hole is and kind of looks like, as your current research is exploring this. What they don't take into consideration is within the black hole, let's just say the black hole of it is the physical body. Then there is the emotional body, there is the light body, there is the energetic body of a black hole. It is connection to consciousness. And remember, if you are the light, the black hole can only exist in connection to you, light and dark. To take it a little bit to a deeper resonance and a deeper understanding, the black hole is a reflection and expands just as you do, just as the planet does, just as the collective does. That's why you can find them more now in your research and in your planetary research. So they are showing themselves only because they are reflecting what they see. So how do they mirror image, or how do they reflect? Because we don't walk around looking like a black hole. You don't see it in the park. You don't see it in your shopping malls. Well, it's you. In your cellular body, let's take an individual cell. What does it do? It has an energetic imprint, and it reflects and multiplies. Copy and paste exactly what it sees. What does your DNA do? The same thing. It sees what it needs to see, and it copies and pastes the same protein bonds. So if things inside your body are doing that, then isn't it obvious that everything on your planet and outside of your planet, in your Milky Way, in the galaxy, are doing exactly the same thing? You are just unable to see with your current perspective. We will say perspective because vision is irrelevant to this. So with your current perspective, can you feel that within every cell there is a black hole? Because it's making up you. So when we say as above, so below, without darkness there cannot be light, this is what they are referring to. So let's remove the word black hole from the situation and let's rename that quantum field. Let's rename that the electromagnetic field. If you are the electromagnetic current, then you are always connected to the electromagnetic field. And how? Because of your electromagnetivity that stimulates every cell in your body. So, if the electromagnetic field, the nothingness, is creating a reflection of everything that you see today in your life, that means that everything that you see before you in your life is created by you as a reflection of what's going on inside of you. This gives you the metaphysical understanding of reflection, of connection. It's not just a saying of what's going on inside will reflect to the outside. That is a law. That is a fact. That is universal understanding. So what do you do with the black hole, aka quantum field, inside every single cell of your body or the DNA of your body? If you think of all of the areas of science and of research that are still undiscovered, that still have no understanding of what makes up those parts, they will say that it's just dead DNA, dead space. It only goes up to 12 strands. The rest of that cell is for protection. It's only because they have not factored in the energetic body, the light body, and the emotional body. Because that's the layers that sit in those spaces. So we somehow have to match physics, quantum physics, to a metaphysical understanding, because all of the bodies are involved, not just your physical body. So if we could put it out there as science says inside a cell is a nucleus and the rest is nothing, we have come to share with you what that nothing is. Some may call it infinite possibility. And to some level, this is true because it's your thoughts, it's your ideas, it's creation, and it'll copy paste accordingly until your life is reflecting exactly where your happiness is, where your joy is. Then you will find more joy, more happiness, more things to create. So when the fact says you are only using 3% of your brain or 5% of your DNA or whatever the percentage is at this time, it's not that you have to unlock something. It's not that you have to understand exactly how it works. All you need to know is that the black hole is in every cell, and that black hole is the quantum field, which keeps you connected via your electromagnetic current, which is your pulse, to unity consciousness, to upgrade in information and to send information back to unity consciousness for the growth of the collective, of the planet, and of the self. This is how manifestation happens. Because every cell in your body has the same thought, then this becomes powerful creation. This is how babies are made. Every cell in your body has the same thought, powerful creation. So you don't need to look beyond you or outside of you to understand what is the black hole. It's information, just like the light. It's a spiral, just like the light. It's a spiral of creation, just like the light. Moving beyond the physical body in terms of research and understanding is challenging and difficult because you cannot measure it. However, the measurement tools and research strategy that are in place only allow you to measure what you know already. So you're continually proving the same fact over and over and over. Sometimes the fact may very, very, very slightly change or minimally change a little bit, and then this is a huge breakthrough. You don't allow for the soul. You don't allow for light. You don't allow for perspective of the hue man, which is a light body. And because those things are, as you would say, not a controlled measurement, it kind of gets wiped off the table. But those parts of you or those aspects of you are the most important to the self-discovery and are the most important for expansion for all, including us. There's nothing to be afraid of when you find out your whole Milky Way galaxy is inside the black hole. And those black dots on the sun that you see are black holes, and your whole Milky Way galaxy is in one of those. Because you are also a black hole of infinite possibility, of magnitude. There's such a huge frequency to this understanding. Because if you know that you can demand your cells to have the same thought at the same time for infinite creation, for precise manifestation, for eliminating time and manifesting instantaneously, then what would your life look like? And we think that it's time now, as unity consciousness is elevated enough to support humans in these discoveries, that we start to inject the information of the physical body as well as those other bodies. It's not separate and it's not singular. And just like you have elite humans, elite athletes, it doesn't mean their light body, their emotional body, and their energetic body is as elite to their performance. So we have to move beyond the 3D aspect of how it looks. And what color is it? And how does it feel? Because we know all those things already. It's innate. The teachings of the chakra, the teachings of meridian points, traditional Chinese medicine, kinesiology, all of these modalities have been around for centuries. And it's time to stop saying Eastern medicine and Western medicine. It's time to stop saying holistic methods or traditional methods. It's time to stop saying all of those things because they are one, and that's you. So people are going to ask, well, how do I know what is my energetic body? How do I connect to my emotional body? What do I do for light? Well, you have to go within. You can't rely on someone to write a script for you. You can't rely on someone external from you to give you advice on what you should do with your body. People don't even take advice on parenting, but they will easily hand over their physical body to somebody else to tell them what their future is. And we feel that you have enough support and enough understanding and enough knowledge now that we have moved in dimensional reality to really understand that, to really hear those words. And when you truly know you are connected to all things and everyone and all consciousness, what are you putting into that physical body? What are you taking? Because as you take that pill or sugar or whatever it may be for you, how does that affect consciousness? How does that copy paste to every cell in your body having the same thought at the same time? If it's not in the purest creation and manifestation, then maybe you should look at what that is. Just building awareness about that. Just like you would not find a black hole out in space and start putting things in it, you would just watch in awe and see what it does. Try to connect with it. Try to understand it. The same thing for every single cell in your body. The same thing for your physical body, your light body, your emotional body. There will come points in people's life in which we will talk to now that they're sick of their life. They've had enough. The body's broken, doesn't work. Energetic body is exhausted, doesn't move. Light body is barely flickering. And their emotional body is still stuck in their inner child syndrome. How do we move past that state? Well, our answer to that is listen to this and start to question where those things are for you. Just being aware of where everything is in your space that's connected to you is a huge step because it's recognition of its existence. It's recognition of the energy flow. It's recognition of creation. Then we would recommend to journal, to meditate, to remove content that puts you in that state. Because if you are in that state, your surroundings and what you're viewing in terms of content is only feeding that state. So detox from that. Give yourself 48 hours and then start to check in with yourself every day. How is my light body feeling? How is my energetic body feeling? How is my emotional body feeling? How is my physical body feeling? And as you ask yourself those questions, write down the answers because the answers will come. Then we highly encourage you to start commanding and demanding every cell in your body to take on one emotion or one action. For example, when you feel joy or when you feel love, have you seen those images of like a light image and your body has different colors and different areas light up based on your emotion? Well, the emotion part doesn't just happen on your head or around your heart. It's toe to forehead. It's the whole circumference of the body. So how can you feel joy in every single cell of your body, not just head to toe, but that it radiates beyond you? That people want to be around you because you have good juju, you have good vibes. You got something good going on. I'll just hang out with you today. Because your energetic body and your emotional body and your light body is alive if you let it have a life. So command and demand the energy of joy. That's it. And even if you can hold it for like 1 minute, that's amazing. That lights up your grid. That's pure energy right there. You've just lit up your home without turning on a switch. That's how powerful you are. And then how does that carry through metaphysically into the quantum field, into unity consciousness, into the planet? Sends messages of joy everywhere. And then this last planetary shift in dimensions, your energetic body has moved beyond the 3 feet in radius around your current physical body, and it's moved to 4 feet. That's why people are a little bit more sensitive right now until it fully adjusts. But you could be very sensitive to people and environments that are around you. That's why, because it's expanding the energy field. So wherever you're walking, just picture a huge 4-foot ball surrounding you. What are you letting in? Words, energy, thoughts, patterns, behaviors. And then what are you letting out? These things are going to be maybe a little bit uncomfortable in terms of adjustment, but be far more significant in terms of expansion. So are you ready to jump into the black hole? The saying that you have to go through darkness to find light. You have to go through the womb space to come out alive. You have to make that choice. Go internal. You're a bunch of cells with light and with dark. What are you going to command them to do? What are you commanding us to do? We are connected. The only way that the manifestation can come is because we heard your call, because we are connected through the blackness, through the black hole, through the quantum field. We heard your electromagnetic pulse. That set a vibration and a tone for exactly what you want. And the only way that it's expressed is through the most joy and gratitude. We have no other option but to gift it to you. It has to show up. Take into consideration your energetic bodies, the layers of bodies that you have in almost every decision that you make starting today. And just watch how different some of the decisions will be out of your normal behavior. Even the most enlightened of us. Not that you know you're directly affecting unity consciousness and the expansion of the planet. How are you treating those bodies of yours? And we are only talking about cells. We have not touched on DNA. We'll leave that for another session. We will give you this example. Why is there significant change in growth and development or medical change, brainwave change, physical change when people go on a holiday or retreat? Because they are living their creation in the vacation. They are in the creation. They created that. You cannot deny change when you are in the creation. I thought about this moment. I dreamed about this moment. I've been wanting to get away. This is the perfect room. This is the perfect beach. This is all I want to do. All I want to do is swim with dolphins. I'm right here. I'm in my creation. That's an automatic upgrade of every body. And you will see it in the physical body the most because you are unaware of the other body's effect. When people go to a health retreat or a mindfulness retreat or a dark retreat, same thing. They will speak about the journey of getting there because they manifested it. Now that they're in creation, it's an automatic upgrade. They've gone through the black hole of creation. They've commanded all of their cells. And because in a retreat of similar upgrade or similar reflection, you will see somebody enjoying themselves. You will see somebody physically change. You will see somebody heal. What do your cells do? Copy paste. I'm living the experience of the copy paste. I've learned new information that has resonated me in a different frequency. Now, one of my cells is vibrating at a different frequency, and I like that. I'm going to command and demand this frequency to continue and upgrade my body. And it'll stay upgraded until I get home and I'm good for 2 days. And then I forgot everything that I learned. Hopefully this is not most people. If you're healed, you're healed. You don't need to continue going back for the same healing. You just need to believe that you are healed. You need the proof, you need the evidence, right? So seeing it that one time is enough to copy paste it and the upgrade happens instantaneously. Now you need to step into that. You need to own that. You need to know that you have commanded and demanded your cells to change and regenerate at a different speed, at a different light level. I've now connected my energetic body, my light body, and my physical body, and my emotional body to sing the same song, to work together in harmony that's connected to source and unity consciousness through the darkness, through the black, through the light, through the quantum field. That metaphysically changes and reforms and transforms myself, the collective, and the planet. Because in my reality, that story no longer exists. My cells and my bodies will no longer see or hear that song. We think it's very funny when people plan a holiday for 6 months or a vacation, a getaway, and then plan their whole trip minute by minute. How is this a holiday from your current life? You're taking the old self with you on holiday where you can maximize being in the creation and being in the creation and just being in the creation because you are the creation that you're being. The black hole imagery is so mesmerizing. It will completely take over your life if you sit there and look at it. Because what you don't realize is you're looking at yourself. You're simply looking at yourself. Isn't it beautiful? We would like you to change the word physical. Call your physical body the metaphysical body. It'll change the vibration on how you relate to it. So let's say you have your light body, your energetic body, your emotional body, and your metaphysical body. Because it's metaphysical. It's not just physical. So refer to it as so. This will change the vibration in which you refer to physicality. Because what does feel it, touch it, smell it look like metaphysically? Vibration. Which everything is vibration. You are the vibration.